Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. Net control this evening is Kilo 4 X-ray Mike November. Name is Chris, located in Bristol, Tennessee. This net meets each Tuesday at 9 p.m. on a 146.67 repeater. This net is affiliated with National Traffic System, the Bristol Commuter Radio Station. All insurance are local. At this time, do we have any emergency or priority traffic? Please call. Do we have any information for the National Traffic System? Please call. Do we have any announcements or bulletins for the net? Please call. Okay, nothing heard. At this time, we'll be taking check-ins from any mobile or portable stations. Mobiles or portables?
WE4AWJ, Emmett and Bristol.
KT4SQ, Dale and Bristol.
KL1ZA, Jim in Bristol.
WE4AWJ, Emmett, do you want to stick around or go ahead and make comments now?
Stick around for a minute or two.
KT4SQ, Dale, do you want to stick around and make comments now?
Not much to comment on. Thank you very much, Chris. Very good evening. This is KT4SQ.
Dale, appreciate you checking in with us. KL1ZA, Jim, do you want to stick around or do you want to make comments now?
I'll stick around, wait for everyone else.
Sounds good. Any other mobiles or portables? Okay, we'll open the floor for all check-ins.
Control, N4NT, Adam and Bristol. Control. 10 Kilo Oscar 4, Gulf, Quebec, Quebec, David, Bristol, Tennessee on short time.
WA4JCF, Wayne in Bristol.
4 X-ray Romeo Delta, Ralph and Chilhowie.
Kilo Delta 4, Whiskey Mike X-ray, KD4W Max, Cannon Quiet Lodi.
Net control, please check in. KD4 CCO, Dallas, Bristol.
N4NT, the Kilo Oscar 4 station, try again, that ended with Quebec something. Try again.
Control, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Gulf, Quebec, Quebec, KO4GQQ, David, Bristol, Tennessee.
I got you in there, but back to you in just a minute. All right, after that, we got WA4JCF, Wayne, N4XRD, KD4WMX, and KD4CCO. Any other check-ins?
KF4FHY, Kevin, in and out, please.
Echo 4 Whiskey Mike, Lima, KE4WML, Bradley and Bristol.
Got KF4FHY, Kevin, who is in and out. Appreciate you checking in, Kevin. And KE4WML, Bradley. How you doing, my friend? Be back to you in just a minute. Any other check-ins before we go back for comments? Up at the top of the list, W4AWJ. How you doing, Emmett?
Well, good evening, Chris, and everybody on the net. WE4AWJ. Well, it's been another cool day, and at least it didn't snow today. It snowed a lot yesterday. It's going to be a cold night, though, they said again. We're just still staying in, trying to stay well, trying to stay away from it. Though we did get our first vaccination last week, so hopefully in a couple of more weeks we can finish it up and we'll be okay. Didn't have any reaction to it at all. Of course, my wife keeps telling me at night I keep changing into a bat and flying off and biting people on the neck, but I just can't see that, you know. I do get sleepy in the daytime more and more, but other than that, we're doing just fine. Well, that's it for me. We'll turn it back to net control. This is WE4AWJ.
I have a question. Do you hang from the rafters when you sleep?
No, I crawl under the bed for some reason.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All righty. Appreciate you checking in, Emmett. Have a good one. 73. After Emmett, we had KT4SQ Dale, who's in and out. Now let's go down to KL1ZA. How you doing, Jim?
Good evening, Chris and the rest of the net. KL1ZA. Doing just fine. In between the Johnson City net and this net, I was scanning some stations, and I came across 147090. Apparently it's somewhere out of Galax County, or Grayson County in the Galax area. I had never been on it before. According to my repeater guide, it said that frequency was in Cott County, Tennessee. They do have a 103 tone on it, and they meet. I got on at about 8:30 tonight. I had to hit high power to get it. It was kind of fun to talk to somebody else. Not saying I don't like talking to everybody here, but when you can reach 60 plus miles away, it's kind of fun. With that, I'll say 73 KL1ZA.
Hey, Jim, appreciate you checking in there with 73. Have a good evening there. All right, let's go down to N4NT. Adam, how you doing, brother?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I was going to try to get in on the announcement section, and I was messing around with stuff and couldn't grab the microphone quite quick enough, so that's okay, though. I got in early on the check-ins. Just a few quick things to go over real quick. The tone on the 146.67 repeater on this repeater, on the analog side, so far I've got it turned off again, and the interference seems to be gone, knock on wood. I've monitored it since about 11:30 today when I actually deactivated the tone, and haven't heard anything. So as long as we can, we'll leave it that way. Now just a reminder, it does still transmit the tone. That way, if you want to keep that in your radio for user convenience, by all means. Of course, you can also keep the transmit tone in your radio in case we do ever have to reactivate it. You're all set. There's no harm in transmitting it. So, but for right now, we've got it back the way it was, and all seems to be well. Don't forget about the Fusion net if you've got Fusion capability. We're doing YouTube on this net again tonight, and NetLogger. Once this net is over, I'll close out NetLogger and close out YouTube and open them back up again under the Fusion net. So if you're monitoring those and they disappear, look for us again. We'll be back up on the different net. Just a quick report on the 147.000 repeater. I have spoke to the Southeast Repeater Association people via email, and they connected me with a fellow that was able to help me out. Let me reset. And I've also talked to Kevin DePlantis, the 147.000 repeater in Knoxville, which is our closest neighbor, and let them know what our potential plans are. The repeater coordinators have said that it will coordinate to do that. No problem at all. Kevin said that they don't have any interference or anything from us down there, and that their repeater down there will remain analog. So if we go fusion with that one, then there shouldn't be any issues there whatsoever. I took a couple radios with me up to the repeater site today and monitored that frequency just to see, monitored the inputs and the outputs and everything. And as 6.7 was cycling, there wasn't a whole lot of signal popping process is for me to get up with the EMA director over there and head to the site, pick up the equipment, and bring it up to the other site, see how everything goes. So we're making progress, and I'm shooting for by the end of the month. I've got a key to that building, so if he can't go with me, I can go on my own. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Some new and exciting things happening, and hopefully we can get it squared away soon. And that's about all I have to report. There was something else I had on my mind, and if I think about it, I'll check back in later. But hope everybody has a good evening. And back to Net Control, 7-3, this is N4NT.
Appreciate you checking in there, and appreciate the information. 7-3, have a good evening there. Alrighty, after Adam, we had KO4 Golf Quebec, Quebec. David, go ahead. Still in there? He may have been checked in and out. So after that, we'll go on down to WA4JCF. How you doing, Wayne?
Just great. Let's see if I can. Okay. Try to. My computer speakers tend to pick up some. Anyway, this is Wayne WA4JCF from Bristol, and thank you very much for giving me a turn here. Let me recycle, timer check.
89 JSX monitoring.
They offered the vaccine at the Bristol Motor Dragway, and I think it was Thursday, the first day they offered it, so I showed up down there about 1:30, and it was all confusing. I could see squad cars all parked around in all the different areas. Finally just had to, see if I could figure it out. I drive by and I see cars enter here, so I came back around and just parked probably, maybe 2/3 of a mile down. I was between those two entrances to the Bristol Motor Dragway, and a police officer jumped out of one of his cars and walked toward him and met me, and very friendly guy. And anyway, I gave him the real hard test, and I said, hey, I know Adam, N4NT, and he still remained a kind, friendly guy, so looks like, and he just politely explained that they ran out of vaccine, and I guess they didn't have quite the signs that they needed to throw up and let people know that something was wrong, so they just sat there and kind of not quite closed off, but just kind of parked their squad cars kind of close. But anyway, I did come back on Friday, and let me check the timer again. And I arrived about 10:30, and went in, and it was surprisingly professional, and it was fairly prompt. It seemed like I left the house maybe around 10:30ish, and was back home by noon. So I have now had the first shot. So anyway, so far no effects from the vaccine. I think there was my Type A personality got triggered off, and so I was trying real hard, trying to get in there, and I was trying to anticipate what went wrong, and it seemed like I didn't sleep well for about the next 3-4 nights. So finally that Type A personality wore off and let me start to sleep. But I just have some shooting pains around my waist. I get those quite often if I don't move around enough. And this time of the year, it seemed like just kind of shooting cramps. I've had them for years, but there was a little bit of soreness in that arm, but that's nothing unusual. I guess probably where I was pushing my luck was when I donated blood on, I think I donated blood maybe on a Wednesday. It took it that long to kind of get the clearances I needed from the VA. to make sure it was okay. And then so I guess it's a good thing maybe I didn't get in on Thursday, so my body had an extra day to recover from the blood donation. And so anyway, I'm slowly getting some sleep and kind of recovering from all that, but it's been kind of an interesting adventure, so we'll have to see what happens in, I guess, the next 3 weeks minus a couple of days. So, let's see. Leaving the net control, I turned it over to me, so I want to turn it back to K4XMN. And thanks a lot for the time. This is Wayne, WA4JCF, Bristol, Tennessee.
E1HF, listening.
Wayne, appreciate you checking in with us. There you go. Have a good evening. All right, let's go up to N4XRD. How you doing, Ralph?
Doing fine, Chris. K4XMN and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. N4XRD, Ralph up here in Chilhowie. Not much going on here. Eating Cheetos and playing with the new wireless mouse I got. I bought expensive mice, cheap mice. I don't know if there's much difference anymore. Anyway, got to thinking, gee, this is a wireless mouse on 2.4 gigahertz. Maybe I'll see if I can pick it up on my general coverage receiver. I guess the antenna on my receiver and all the coax is, with the antenna up high above the house here, the mouse isn't strong enough to transmit a signal to that antenna. So I guess I'll steal a halfway dipole off of a old router and hook it onto the back of the general coverage receiver and see if I can do it also. So tell me I don't have anything to do. N4XRD back to K4XMN.
Look, a good plan, my friend. All right, have a good evening there. 73. All righty, let's get down to KD4WMX. Ken in quiet lowdown. Let me guess, Ken. It's quiet.
Well, sounds like N4XRD has too much time on his hands. But just having fun with you, buddy. Have fun. But I am coming to you as a retired man, and, well, not fully. They're still paying me for my vacation and PTO time, so I'm still employed, but not working. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Got me a DMR hookup and talking across the country with a low wattage handheld. That's kind of fun. And other than that, not much to report here, except it's quiet. I'll say 73 to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good week. Oh yeah, I did get my first vaccine shot the Monday after I retired, so I gotta wait till the end of the month. Still laying low. Wearing a mask, all that good stuff. Hope everybody else is too. And I'll say 73 and turn it back to net control. This is KD4, WMX clear.
Ken, sounds good. Stay safe, my friend. Yeah, I'm waiting to get the okay myself. I'm going to the doctor here next Tuesday, and maybe I'll get a definite answer whether... I've been getting conflicting reports from the health department. They say that I'm in Class 1B, and some of them have said Class 1C, so I mean, I really don't know for sure. My oncologist has said they thought probably I would more than likely be considered 1B since I'm still doing, chemo pills and stuff like that, and still considered a chemo treatment, but I don't know, but, like I said, all I can do is show up whenever they start doing Class 1B here in Tennessee, and like I said, I've got a written note from my doctor describing all my medical conditions and everything, and so I meet all the criteria for the 1B, so I don't see why they shouldn't let me get it, so You know, I fall under the high risk category, so I don't see why, you know, I shouldn't. But, if not, I guess I'll just have to wait whenever they do 1C, whenever that'll be. All right, appreciate you checking in there again. 73, have a good evening. All right, let's go down to KD4 CCO. How you doing, Dallas?
Well, good evening, Chris, and everybody on the net. Doing pretty good, I guess, for an old man. There's not a whole lot going on here. I was just doing some computer work and trying to resolve some issues with the accounting system I'm working on. Maybe I'll get it fixed by the end of this year. That's about it from down here. Hope everybody's feeling well and healthy, and if you're like me, you're staying home and staying out of everybody else's way. That seems to be the trend anymore. So anyway, oh, by the way, I will give you the local temperature. It's 29 degrees here in Bristol, Virginia. So I looked at my surveillance camera this morning, and I saw all kinds of stuff falling out of the sky. When I got up this morning, there wasn't anything. So I don't know what I was seeing. It looked like snow, but it was no snow this morning, and there must have been a good shower that looked like snow. Anyway, back to net control. This is KD4 CCO.
Do you think it could have been a UFO identified as falling object?
It was definitely a falling object, but I don't think it was a UFO.
All right, my friend. Yeah, okay. Have a good night. Take it easy, 73. I hope you're getting along good. All righty, let's go down to KF4FHY. How you doing, Kevin? KF4FHY. Kevin, you still there? Okay, apparently he must have been in and out too. All right, let's go down to K4WML. How you doing, Bradley?
K4XMN in the net, K4WML. I'm doing okay, just hanging in here. I hope you're doing well, and everybody else on the net. You're doing a fine job as usual. Really don't have anything, just trying to stay warm and just taking it day by day. I'll let you have it back. Thanks for letting me in, KE4WML.
Anytime, Bradley. Anytime. Check in anytime, and you're more than welcome. And like I said, I think you got my phone number, and anytime you need anything, just give us a call, my friend. We're there for you. So have a good one, and take it easy, my friend. 73. All right, that brings us down to the bottom of the list. Do we have any other check-ins for the Bristol Tube Internet? Please call.
Control. Net control. This is Kilo November 4, Victor Juliet Juliet, Larry on Boozy Creek.
Victor Juliet Juliet, Larry. Go ahead, Larry.
It's been a while since I checked in. What I was due when we get old, but we're over that. And moved Icon 2200 in the house on a power supply. So that's first time. On the net, and especially the club that carried the ball along before I ever thought about getting it. We have a brother-in-law up in Alvarado there, the gentleman in Quiet Lodi this week. He found out they're testing over in Johnson County, in the Mountain City Fire Department. He sneaked over home and got his system ready to get him up and running. So there's still people coming in. And I'm still learning and still enjoying it.
That's a good deal. That's what the hobby's all about. I've been a ham for, I've lost count how many years, quite a few. So, and there's still a lot of things I don't know. And you learn a lot of different things, day by day. So enjoy the hobby as much as you can and stay active as often as you can. That's the best advice I can give. Have anything else there, my friend?
Oh, just everybody be blessed and have a wonderful evening. This is Kilo November 4, Victor Juliet Larry in Boozy Creek, 73.
Larry, appreciate you checking in with us. Sounding good here. All right, 73. Have a good evening. All right, brings down to the bottom of the list. Do we have any other check-ins for the Bristol 2-meter net? Please call.
4 Papa Alpha Papa.
Was that K4PAP?
Yeah, this is DX. The DX station on Sioux Reservation.
Gosh, Pappy, where in the world are you, brother?
In and out, one thing and another. Now, you know how it goes. Time flies.
Dad, how you been doing, brother? I lost you on that last transmission. Try it again.
Just about out of radio. I put a tone in, so this is an old Midland 13510.
That, my friend, heard that. Well, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing good and staying healthy.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Let you carry on, and we'll catch you another time. K4PAP, 73.
Happy Dan, appreciate you checking in, brother. Good to hear you. Hope you check in a lot more and more often, my friend. Take it easy in 73 and stay safe, my friend. All right, any other check-ins for the Bristol 2-meter net? Please call. Okay, do we have any other check-ins before we close it down tonight? All right, we have 13 check-ins tonight, so that sounds good. Just another reminder that the FusionNet will start here in just a few minutes, so anybody who has the fusion capability, stick around for that, and so we'll start with that. So we'll go ahead and we'll close tonight's net, and this is Kilo 4 X-Ray Mike November, return the 146.67 repeater back to general amateur use. Say 73 and good night. This is K4XM in.